the Quran. We don't have it. The Muslim right now, they have a book, it's called the Quran or the Mus'haf, which is written by many Muslims, and the most popular one is called the Mus'haf Uthman. If we go to Mus'haf Uthman, let me open page number 8. Hold on. In page A, and this gentleman, he can open his Quran with me, please. In page A, it says, not me saying, remember, I'm not the one saying that. This is you Muslims. تعريف بهذا المصحف الشريف. Introduction to this Mus'haf. This Mus'haf is written according to Riwayat Hafs, according to the report of Hafs, the son of Sulaiman ibn al-Mughira al-Asadi al-Kufi, according to Asim ibn Abi Nujud al-Kufi, according to an Abi Abdul Rahman Abdullah ibn Habib al-Sulma, according to Uthman, according to Ali, according to Zayd, according to Abi Ka'b, according to the Prophet. Now, if we go and see the last name mentioned, which Muslims are trying to copy the Quran from him, his name is Hafs ibn Sulaiman. If we go and check the Islamic books about Hafs ibn Sulaiman, we will find that Hafs is accused by the Muslims to be a fraud. And not only that, Hafs ibn Sulaiman, any hadith he come with is rejected automatically. Is not weak, no, is not weak. His hadith is rejected, is thrown in the garbage immediately. Why? Because Hafs, he is a false fraud man according to the Muslims. So if the Muslims, they agree, and if the Muslims, they say to us that Hafs is the one we read the Quran from, is a kadhab, which means he's a liar. Let me show you. This is Musnad Ahmad. This is Musnad Ahmad. This is not my book.
Sorry, Christian Prince, could I get you to share it on your screen? I don't believe it's actually sharing on your. Oh no, yes it is. Yes it is.
Yeah.
I spoke to. Go ahead.
Yeah.
And also give the reference, because Musnad Ahmad has Sahih and Da'if, and the mix. You have to give the hadith. I know which one it is.
What he's
Also,
saying?
so I can authenticate it.
Okay, so basically he wants the reference to make sure that the
reference, my friend, and the reference in front of you, I'm showing you. Let me get you in this case, because this is Google. I cannot. The link is so long. Let me get you different web page where the link can be short, and you can see, and you can get.
Also, can I talk to you directly, because it's hard when someone else saying what I'm saying to you.
Yeah, my friend. But let me ask you first: is it true that you Muslims believe that Hafs is a kadhab? Yes or no? Do you believe that Hafs is a liar? Yes or no?
Okay. Before I do that, let me address your points that you already addressed of the Birmingham transcript. Okay. First, you said that they don't have the marks, but the thing is, they didn't have the diatric about marks like alif, kasra, dhamma. They didn't have those, and the Birmingham transcript, it doesn't have the alif, fatha, dhamma. It doesn't have that. But it does have, for a noon, just a dot for that. It just asks for that. It only has like a noon and that. It doesn't have for a fat. I'm seeing right over here. For a fat, they don't have it. So, they don't have the marks, as you said. I don't know what you said regarding that. And when you said about Hafs and Asim, he was just weak in hadith. And even this, it's pretty rare. I only heard it once. It's not even that well known among the scholars.
All right.
So, where do you this from Muslims say that first you say he's a liar. You have to substantiate this claim from the scholars of hadith, and then show us their reason, because sometimes they were weak in hadith because there was like Abu Hanifa, they said he's weak in hadith. The reason was because he lived in Kufa and there were liars who would narrate from him, but there was no way to know if they were saying the truth. So the transmissions, people claiming to narrate from him were liars. That's why the scholars used to not take from them on the fear that it was fabricated against them.
My friend, you did not quote for me. You did not quote for me. One scholar, he said that his hadith is weak. They did not say his hadith is weak. They said he is a kadhab, matrukul hadith. His hadith is rejected, and they call him kazzab. They did not call him that somebody is quoting from him. And not only that, they said he is a thief. And not only that, they said he is a fraud. And not only that, they said he steals books from people and he copied them and he never returned them, and he claimed that those are his books. So what are you talking about? وقال البخاري تركوه وقال مسلم متروك وقال النسائي ليس بثقة. Let me translate for you. Al-Bukhari, he said they left him, they reject him. Muslim said they reject him, they left him. An-Nisa'i said he is not a trustworthy and he should not write the hadith. And then it says وقال في موضع آخر متروك وقال صالح ابن محمد البغدادي لا يكتب حديثه. We should not even write down his hadith. وحديثه كلها مناكير. All his hadith, it's a pure lie. They did not say the hadith somebody reported, they said his hadith. So you are trying to fabricate answer is not exist. And now in front of us all the reference is showing. By the way, I'm going to post the link. This is your Islamic Ahl al-Hadith website. Go and read the reference yourself and you will see how you Muslims, you keep saying the same thing. Look read with me. It says قال عبد الرحمن بن يوسف بن خراش كذاب متروك الحديث. He is a liar. He is a liar. He didn't say they are lying about, no, he said he is a liar. متروك يضع الحديث. He fabricate hadith. So and the funny, you just admitted that his hadith is weak. So look at this lie, guys. I want you to show me 1 week hadith. Listen, Titan, please. If you can show me, it's a challenge. Can you show me 1 week hadith of Hafs? Just one. You said his hadith is weak. Can you show me 1 week hadith of Hafs?
Okay. Christian Prince, if I can get you to do us a favor so he has the opportunity to verify this, if I can get you to post the link in your chat section.
Sure.
So they actually see it. And again, family, hold on, Yusuf, just bear with me for 1 hot second. I'm going to get you in. And again, family members, okay, if I can get, okay, can you guys mute your mics, please? Okay, family members, if I can get you guys to do us a massive favor, if you're loving Titans TV, if you are loving Christian Prince's channel and the information that's being dispensed right now, it's the medicine right now. Literally on both channels here, we have about 800 people tuned in, okay? About 800 people in total tuned in right now, watching the show live. Of course, we've had many people jumping in and jumping out of these shows. So, you know, if you don't love what we're doing here, yeah, please, okay, support this. I'm going to ask you guys here to donate, okay? If you can, donate. There's the donate links on Christian Prince's channel. You can donate via Patreon, okay? You could donate. Let me quickly go into this real quickly. So apologize, quick little advertisement. All right, you can go onto Christian Prince's page right now and you could donate via Patreon right here, simply by clicking the link. All right, I'm not too sure if there's a GoFundMe, but if there's not a GoFundMe and you want to support and you want to get something back in return for your support, please go onto the Amazon link. Okay, Christian Prince is a prolific author. He's written many books pertaining to Islam, and I would love for you guys to go over there and support Christian Prince by, you know, making sure he can carry on this work. All right, Christian Prince is an independent, you know, researcher, author, debater, presenter, you know, and the list continues. Okay, and he is, as far as I'm aware, he's self-funded, and you know, a lot of us, we're self-funded. We're doing this simply out of the love for you guys. Okay, so if you can support us, it just makes our life that much easier. All right, and of course, if you guys would like to support us over here at Titans TV, there is the GoFundMe link here, there's the PayPal link here, and there is the super chat button over here as well, where you can go and donate. All right, so yeah, let me just quickly get back into this. And hold on, let me see, who was it, whose turn is it right now? Oh yeah, Christian Prince was dropping the link. Let me just go over. So again, as you can see on his Amazon, for those of you guys who are tuned in right now, you can see there is the Deception of Allah Volume 1. You know, furthermore, let me actually go onto his channel and share the link once more, because I definitely want you guys to, you know, support Christian Prince. This work is not easy, all right? It takes a lot of hard work, a lot of hours going through scriptures, going through reading, being very meticulous checking sources, checking citations. It's not an easy task. So if you guys can, okay, please go onto Amazon, Christian Prince. Hold on. Ooh-wee. All right, Christian Prince right here. All right, and you can buy any one of his books. As you can see, we've got the German edition. We've got the Deception of Allah over here. We've got Quran and Science Depths in its study. You know, the list continues. The list continues. I don't even want to go on for far too long, but please go there and support Christian Prince. Let me just double check to see if there is the link. I believe Christian Prince, did you drop the link for? Yes, you did. You actually did.
Yeah.
Awesome. Awesome to see that a lot of you guys are actually donating. Thank you guys for donating to Christian Prince, and thank you guys if you have actually donated. Oh yeah, you have actually donated to my channel as well. So thank you. Okay, we're gonna go over now to the link that Christian Prince has posted up. All right. So yeah, everything is here. Everything is here. Let me hide this and let me see. All right, Christian Prince. No, let me go over to Yusuf. I don't know. Are you able to read the Arabic, Yusuf?
Yeah, I can read it.
Okay. Let me know if you need me to scroll down.
You have the link, and you put the link in the chat, right? Where you put the link?
I can put the link right here in this chat. Yes. Give me 1 second.
Sure.
1 second. Right. This is what we love doing at Tyson's TV and over at Christian Prince's channel. We love showing you the sources and citations. But the simple fact is we don't want you to believe us. We do not want you to believe us. We want you to check it out yourself. We want you to share these links and these hadiths with your friends and with your family members, and and get questions answered. If you can't get these questions answered, maybe you need to adjust your position. Okay, maybe. So let's continue with the conversation. Yusuf, if you need some time, I'm going to go over to somebody else, right? So I'm going to give you some time to read this information. Let me go over now to Buddha Bing. Buddha, did I get you to come on?
Oh, wait. I can do it.
You can do it.
I can respond to his claims.
Are you sure?
Yeah. He talks and he doesn't let me address them. He just keeps on going.
Okay.
But okay. So first of all, during the transcript, I told him about that, and he said Hafs and Asim was a weak transmitter in hadith only. There's hadith and Quran, and for hadith, you need to be trustworthy and you need to have a good memory. And there are multiple reasons, but in the thing he shared, it only shows that they say he's weak in hadith, but they don't say why. And only one guy says why. Like out of the notable scholars I can see, they're saying, people don't take from him, he's weak in hadith, but they don't say why. But there's this one Yusuf bin Abdurrahman, I never heard him out of all the scholars. And I asked him, who is this? He keeps on going, he just rambles on. And he doesn't even tell me where he gets this Yusuf. He doesn't even tell me who he is. All the major scholars, all they say is that he's rejected, they don't take from him, and they don't say why. But then we see that in context is actually from a city, from Kufa. And in the city of Kufa, there was this other scholar, his name is Abu Hanifa. He's actually one of the 4 imams who are the leaders of the schools of thought in Islam. Most of the Muslims in the world, they follow 4 schools of thought. And those 4 imams, he was one of them. And he was weak in hadith. He was weak in hadith, by the way. It's narrations from the Prophet in Islam. 2 things make up the religion, the Quran and the hadith. The saying, the Quran, the word of Allah, and the word of the Prophet. So he was hadith. And the reason Abu Hanifa was weak in hadith, he says weak in hadith, because the people of Kufa were liars. They were actually the same people who killed the grandson of the Prophet. They left him, and they're the Shia. They're the other minor sect in Islam. They're the people who originated from them. In the same city, we see that he is from the same city. The major scholars don't say why he's rejected in hadith. And we see he's from Kufa, just like Abu Hanifa. And we can deduce that since the scholars don't say anything, the people of Kufa were liars, and therefore he was weak. Because the people of Kufa, they were liars, they couldn't trust any narrations coming from them.
Okay.
It's way too risky, they can't do it. But this guy, he doesn't, he doesn't show the fact that he didn't show context. Why is the context? He shows one part, doesn't show you the other.
Okay, so I'm going to get Christian.
Will actually, show the real story.
I'm going to get Christian Prince.
There's seven riwayah, 7 dialects Quran was revealed in. There's 6 other reciters. Even if he tries to tackle this one reciter, there's 6 other. You'll have to prove them. But even with this, because their recitations were preserved, but this, even with this reciter, he didn't even do it properly, and he didn't even. There's no reason the scholars say why he was weak. You think the Muslims say he was weak in hadith. What does that mean? First of all, this is Quran. Second of all, hadith. Multiple reasons. None of the scholars said why. If the scholars didn't say why, who are you to say why? And we see that he's from Kufa, who were made up of liars. So why are you saying this? You're just making stuff up. Your own desires.
Okay, so I'm going to get Christian Prince to respond.
Okay, guys, listen to this. This guy, he said they are saying that he is weak, but they don't say why. I mean, I showed him in front of him on the screen. They are saying he is a liar, and they said he's weak. They did not say he's weak. They said he is a liar, fabricator. He's a fabricator. He's a scam. He's a fraud. This is what they did not say. He's weak. They did not say. Where do you get this word from? Can you show me where it says he's weak? They said he is. It's in the front of you on the screen. وَكَانَ حَفْص أَقْرَأُ مِنْ أَبِي بَكْرٍ وَكَانَ كَذَّابًا, and he is a liar. So you Muslims, you took the Quran from someone you believe he is a liar. So you are saying to me that Hafs used to lie about the hadith, but he was honest about the Quran. How in the world can happen that a person, he is a liar and a good person in the same time? How we cannot trust him about the hadith, and we call him a liar, but yet we can trust him about the Quran? And as you know, the Quran is more important than the hadith. If I go right now to the judge and I say to him, I have a guy who got busted many times, and he is very well known that he is a scammer, he is a fraud, he has many felony, he even steal books. Read with me. He says that he steal books, he copy books, he is a thief. This is what you Muslims saying, and you are saying to me scholars did not say that. I just showed you. This is the book of Musnad Ahmad. Musnad Imam Ahmad is not a scholar. Is he what? He is a Zakir Naik. This is Musnad Ahmad. He is saying وَكَانَ حَفْص. Read with me. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in. Maybe you have a weak vision, my friend. وَكَانَ حَفْص أَقْرَأُ مِنْ أَبِي بَكْرٍ وَكَانَ كَذَّابًا. وَكَانَ what? كَذَّابًا. Do you know what كَذَّابًا mean? He is a liar. So you Muslims today, you got your book from a guy described by your highest scholar. Who is the one who's talking? Not a Christian Prince. That is your books reporting that. So you Muslims, when you say all his hadith is rejected, not weak, rejected. Now you said to me his hadith is weak. Can you show me one weak hadith of this man? You cannot. Why? Because you Muslims dump all his hadith immediately, for he is a liar. Otherwise, I have a challenge for you, my friend. Show me right now one hadith of this man Hafs is considered to be weak, not rejected. Can you show me one?
I didn't say the scholars took this hadith. First of all, listen, you absolutely went past that. Which scholar said he was weak? Which scholar? And even if he's a major scholar.
Let me read for you the names. Let me read for you the names. Obviously, you have a bad hearing, my friend. Let me start from the beginning. You said you have the hadith from the you have the link. Let me read for you all the names you wish. There's hundreds of names, and you are asking me which scholar. All of them, they are scholars. Let us see.
Yeah.
Read with me. Read with me. قال عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله بن أبي حمد فيما كتب إليه عن أبي متروك الحديث. His hadith is rejected. I just quote for you at least 3 names. Let us continue. وقال عمر بن محمد بن شعيب الصابوني عن حنبل بن إسحاق عن أحمد بن حنبل عن أحمد بن حنبل. Take a note. This is أحمد بن حنبل. وقال عثمان بن أحمد بن السماك عن حنبل بن إسحاق from أحمد بن حنبل. It is maybe it's fine. وقال علي بن الحسن بن حيان فيما قرأه بخط أبيه عن يحيى عن all those names, and you are asking me for a name. All those are names, all of them. So why you are saying to me scholars did not say that? وقال النسائي ليس بثقة. النسائي, he said he is not trustworthy. Do you know what trustworthy mean? He is not trustworthy. What does that mean? He's a fraud. Because when I say you are not trustworthy, it means you are a bad person. And then he said وَلَا يُكْتَبُ حَدِيثَهُ, and حديثه should not be written, should not be accepted at all, rejected. And look what Muslim, what about Muslim? وَقَالَ Muslim مَتْرُوك, Muslim said that, not me. Muslim متروك. وقال البخاري, do you know al-Bukhari? Have you ever heard of al-Bukhari? Maybe you heard of Obama, maybe you heard of Trump, but suddenly you did not hear about al-Bukhari. وقال البخاري تركوه. I'm not the one who's giving the reference. This is your Muslim website. تركوه, they reject him. Al-Bukhari, Muslim, An-Nisa'i, and you are saying to me the scholar did not say that? Should I jump from the window to make you accept what I'm saying? Don't accept, my friend. This is your website, this is your Muslim article, and you Muslim saying that, not me. I'm just sharing with you what I know. Go ahead.
Bukhari and Muslim, they said Taraku, Matruk. Matruk means that he's rejected, but they don't say why he's rejected. Why?
I don't care. I don't care. Obviously, he's Matruk. That means he is rejected, which means he's a liar. And they said later, what do you mean they did not say? Read with me. وقال صالح. Listen. They are saying to you why. They said وقال صالح ابن محمد البغدادي لا يكتب حديثه وأحاديثه كلها مناكير. Do you speak Arabic? Do you know what manakir mean? Do you know what manakir mean?
Listen.
No. I'm asking you. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic? Or I'm talking to myself. Do you know Arabic? Do you know Arabic or not? Do you know Arabic or not?
Which color?
Do you know? My friend, I want you to answer me first. Do you know Arabic, or I'm reading to myself? Do you know what the word manakir mean? What manakir mean?
Yo, Yusuf, yeah, Yusuf. Okay, hold on. I want to know, yeah. Okay, we're gonna get your questions answered. But the first question is, can you read Arabic? Yes or no? Just real quickly. Yusuf, can you read Arabic?
He don't.
So no.
He don't. Suddenly he will go dead now.
So okay, so you do read Arabic, yeah? So now I want to know, since you can read Arabic, yeah?
So what manakir mean? What manakir mean? I'm asking him, what manakir mean?
What does this word here that was circling right here, what does this word here mean? Munakir, what does it mean? Just quickly, just bear with me. What does the word munakir mean right here? What does it mean? What does the word munakir mean?
Manakir. What manakir mean? He will not hear you, my friend, and he will not hear me. Suddenly he went deaf.
Wait, how does it have to do with anything?
It have to do. You ask me where they are saying he's a liar. I'm showing you. I am showing you. So what are you talking about? What do you mean? What this has nothing to do? You asked me for the names of the scholars. They said that about him. I quote for you the highest Islamic scholars, starting from al-Bukhari, with Muslim, with Ibn Hanbal, with Imam Ahmad, and now you are saying to me, look, read with me. وقال عبد الرحمن ibn Yusuf al-Mukharrash, كذاب. He is a liar. What do you want it more clear than this? Why you Muslim, you say about a guy who is a great guy for you, why you call him kadhab? Kadhab mean a liar. Do you agree or not?
Wait. What's his name?
Yeah, can we maybe just study the text a little more? Questions?
I don't.
Yeah, I think we may have to do that, okay? Because
okay. Let's just forget.
Yeah, forget the topic. All right. Anyway, next question.
hold on.
Next question.
Disprove the other one.
Hold on.
This doesn't even disprove. So
hold on. I just want to know if you do speak Arabic. What does the word kadhab mean?
Kadhab.
Kadhab?
Yeah.
Kadhab means liar.
So over here, Christian Prince.
Yeah, but listen, the thing is. Okay, look, the thing is, like, what? Most of them just say he's, and the most major scholars in that, I can read it right now, you can read it yourself. They just say that he's rejected, his hadith wasn't written. None of them say why. So you're saying he's a liar, but you don't even know why. But then we see the people of Kufa were liars. Abu Hanifa was the same reason his hadith was rejected. So you're actually wrong on this, and you have actually a weak basis because it shows that the people of Kufa were liars. So you have a weak basis basically not.
Right, it's me who is weak. You see, all your scholars agree that he is rejected, and he is rejected for a reason. Why he's rejected? He is rejected, not somebody reporting about him. He is rejected, and they say to you why, and you are saying to me I have a weak base. What are you talking about? You are the one who have a weak logic. It's in the front of you. It says that his hadith is rejected, and you say to me they don't say why. Is that my problem? Obviously it is clear why. I am rejected my story to you. If I tell you a story, you reject my story, it means you reject how authentic I am. You reject how trustworthy I am. This is why you reject my story. He did not say we reject someone. He said about him, he said he is rejected. He is, and they accuse him to be a liar. And not only that, they accuse him. Read with me carefully. قال ابن سليمان عن شعبة sorry. قال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتابا فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها. He took from me a book and he never returned it, and he used to take up books and he write it down and he claimed it is his own. They accuse him that he's a fraud. He is a fraud. So you Muslims, you get your book, you don't have manuscript, not even a single manuscript. All what you have, a guy exists after Muhammad 200 years, and he was accused to be a thief, to be a fraud, to be a liar, and this is where you get your Quran from. I mean, he is rejected in the court of hadith, he is accepted in the court of Quran. That is the most funny logic Muslims they have, because either you are trustworthy for whatever you say, for you are trustworthy anyway, or you are not trustworthy. So when you say he is not accepted for the hadith, automatically he should not be accepted for the Quran, because the Quran is higher than the hadith, which means it is difficult more to accept somebody to witness for the Quran from witnessing for a hadith, because it's a higher value for the Muslims. But you Muslims do the opposite. You reject him for the hadith, you accept him for the Quran. In the hadith you say he's a liar, he's a fraud, he's a big fat liar, he's a scammer. But in the Quran you say he's good, he's wonderful, he's trustworthy. I mean, this is the most funny religion ever you can come through.
Understand? Said okay, I'll reply to you. So it took you so long just to answer that one question. Who said he's a liar? Out of all those scholars, who said it? You finally brought me something.
I just gave you his name. What do you want to do? You want me to go and bring you the guy? The guy is dead. وقال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة. If you did not hear about Shu'bah, this is your problem. That's me, because you are not a person who knows your religion. Go and see who is Shu'bah. أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتاب فلم يرده وكان يأخذ كتب الناس فينسخها وكان كذاب. And by the way, he is not only the only one. He says that as an example. Read with me carefully. وقال أبو أحمد ابن عدي عن الساجي عن أحمد ابن محمد البغدادي عن يحيى ابن معين. Look how many. كان حفص ابن سليمان he was. And أبو بكر ابن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من بكر وكان كذابا وكان أبو بكر صدوقا. Hafs was a liar and Abu Bakr was trustworthy. And are you going to say to me who said that? After all what I said, all the names I mentioned to you, you will say to me who said that.
Okay, go down and scroll down and see. Okay, look, listen. First of all, out of those 30, you finally found one from Abdurrahman bin Yusuf bin Khurash.
What? Do you understand what he said? I don't understand what he said.
Wait. Let me reply. Let me reply. I've been talking for like 5 minutes straight.
Well, you've been talking for about 30, both of you. You've been talking for about 45 minutes. Like,
I'm going to talk
watch
for
your pen dry.
I talk. Okay, but listen. Out of those 30 scholars, you only found one that says, get that liar.
No, my friend, I found all of them say I'm liar. You are the one is liar now. Let me get you busted. قال عبد الرحمن ابن يوسف ابن خراش كذاب. This is the first one. Count with me. Stop lying. Don't say to me only one said that. All of them they said that. وقال here we continue. وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس في قراءة. وقال أبو أحمد ابن عدي عن الساجي. Look how many. أبو أحمد ابن عدي and الساجي and أحمد بن محمد البغدادي and يحيى ابن معين. They said that Hafs كان كذابا. So now already I gave you 5. Let me continue. And you are telling me only one? What's wrong with you? And then if we go back in the website up, you will see Other people, they are accusing him to be kadhab, because this is why he is matruk al-hadith. Read with me. قال عبد الرحمن بن أبي حاتم عن عبد الله بن ابن أحمد فيما كتب إليه عن أبيه متروك الحديث. I'm not going to waste my time with this guy. Obviously he's a kid.
Okay.
There's no need to waste our time, because all of this is still saying to me he's just weak. I mean, they are saying in his website, in his Islamic website, in their scholars' words, that he is kadhab. They use the word liar, and he says to me, so what?
Exactly. So you know what? Yeah, I think this point to me, personally, Yusuf. Okay, this point seems to be proven, categorically, that there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I believe it's 5, at least 5 different individuals that Christian Prince has mentioned in that chain of narrations that has stated that he is a liar. And I don't know what type of wiggle room that you really want for that. So
that's not true, because the one he quoted with the multiple narrators, it doesn't say he's a liar. He used to, take my books to read and copy the books of the people, like how he would back then in presses. He used to get a book and copy it, so then they could do it for themselves without borrowing it. That one with 5 narrators, that didn't even have the word kadhab inside it, first of all, okay? Second of all, he interrupted me. He went on for 10 minutes. He is that how you debate? By just talking over your
Yeah, we talk over. What the problem? You can talk over me too, but you are not answering anyway. I keep showing to you that at least now I showed you 5 people. They are saying he's a kadhab. Still, you are saying to me, you got me only 1. So why you are lying? Did I show you 5 names or I show you 1?
Hold on. Let me just get this point clear, okay? Because I just want to get this point real clear. Christian Prince, is it possible for you to share on your screen the 5 names?
I am
okay.
I'm sharing the screen. I was reading in the screen in front of everybody, and not only that, actually, Al-Bukhari, he himself, he said he's rejected. Can you explain to me why he's rejected? Because he's good or because he's bad? A Muslim, he said he's rejected. And Nisa'i, he said, look what Nisa'i said, laysa bithiqa, he is not a trustworthy. What does that mean? And then we continue. Now, we have already 3, and those are big names. Big names, those are not small names. We have Al-Bukhari, Muslim, and Nisa'i, and then we continue. Then we go, we find here. Let us read together. وقال عبد الرحمن ابن يوسف ابن خراش كذاب. This is number 4. We continue. وقال الحاكم أبو أحمد ذاهب الحديث, he fabricate hadith. وقال يحيى ابن سعيد عن شعبة أخذ مني حفص ابن سليمان كتابا فلم رده. Shu'bah, he said, he took from me a book and he never returned it. And he used to take books from people and he copy it, which means he copy it and he claim it that this is his own, and he never returned it. Then actually we can show you the reference of that too. وقال أبو أحمد, listen, hold on, let me finish. وقال أبو أحمد, read carefully with me. Abu Ahmad, this is number 6. عن الساجي, this is number 7. عن أحمد ابن محمد البغدادي, this is number 8. عن يحيى ابن معين, this is number 9. كان حفص بن سليمان وأبو بكر بن عياش من أعلم الناس بقراءة عاصم وكان حفص أقرأ من أبي بكر وكان كذابا. وكان what? كذابا. So now I counted for you live in front of you in the screen 9 names saying that he is a liar, and you are telling me where it says that.
Jeez. Case closed. Case closed.
Go back to bed.
Case closed. All right. That's case closed right there. So now let me.
It's not case closed. You didn't even explain to me. No, I asked him, who was that scholar? Abdul Rahman.
The case is definitely closed now.
My friend, this guy now is going to ask me, give me the ID of those scholars. The scholars, their names in front of you. This is your Muslim website. Go now, hang up and search and find who they are. They are Muslim. They are the Musnad ibn Ahmad is not good for you. Musnad ibn Ahmad, Ibn Hanbal is not good for you. All those names are not good for you. Bukhari, Muslim, all those names are not good for you. If you do not know who are those scholars, this is not my problem. Those are your scholars, and their names is written there because they are scholars. Do you think the Muslims in their books, they will write the name of somebody work in Walmart? They rate the name. They say this guy said, for he is a scholar, not because this is a guy who was walking by and he said, oh, Hafs is Kazzab. When Muslims quote a person, that's mean he is a scholar. Otherwise, they will not quote him. Anyone who have little brain, he will understand that. If I say the companion of the Muhammad, Abu Huraira, he said, why? Because he is accepted as either a reporter or a scholar. So here, those are trustworthy people by you Muslims. Nobody speak against them. Nobody say they are bad, and they are reporting that Hafs is a liar. You are asking me, can you show me their ID? What about you ask me to invite them to your house? They are dead.
All right, family tree. Yeah, this is what I'm going to say to you guys. Okay, because we've gone way over time. Okay, and what I need from you guys is this: to keep your mics muted at all time. You already know. Okay, you guys should know the rules already. Okay, when we've got our Titans speaking, okay, you keep your mics muted. All right, we've invited them onto this platform. Keep your mics muted. Okay, it is actually a privilege to have the opportunity to speak on here as panel members. Okay, so rule number one is to keep your mics muted at all times until I invite you to speak. All right, Yusuf, I know we're definitely going to have, you know, a continue this dialogue, but for now we need to switch it up. Okay, so Buddha, we got Buddha in the building. Can I get you to come in and ask Christian Prince a question, please?
Yes. Well, I'm going to try and switch gears up if I may. A few questions, if I may. First time interacting with you, so hello. Can I ask, what denomination of Christian are you?
No, I hear nothing really.
Okay, so the question is, I know you don't like this question at all. I want you to show up. So the question is, what denomination of Christian are you?
You see, we as a Christians, you know, for sure, people, they have their opinion. Domination, it can be accepted as a school of thought. However, me as a Christian, I follow only the teaching of Jesus Christ. I don't follow any name except his name, because very simple reason. I do not need a middleman. I do not need a priest. I do not need a domination. I do not need a title. I have one name to follow. His name is the Messiah. He is my Lord and he is my Savior. People, they are free to follow whatever they want. I'm speaking about myself. Jesus said, whoever believe in me and he die, he will live. Not whoever believe in a bishop or a priest. I believe in no man. I believe in my God. For every man is a sinner, including me. And the man who trusts a man, he is just for himself. All of us, we are sinners. Then what we expect from a sinner to do? We are sinners. So I follow only the Messiah, and there's no better name under the sun or above the heaven than his name.
Okay, hopefully that answers your question, Buddha.
Okay, not really, but you know what's interesting is this gentleman is a Christian, and I haven't heard him spoke for over an hour about any Christianity subjects. He spoke continuously about Islam.
That's because he's an expert on Islam, and if we have an expert on Islam, we want him to talk about Islam.
I'm sure the gentleman can answer for himself, Megatron. Thank you.
Let me answer you, my friend. First of all, my name is a Christian Prince, and since the topic started, we are talking about Islam. But when you ask me about Christianity, I answered you. So if you give me a question, I will give you the answer. But don't complain about not talking about Christianity when the topic is not about Christianity. It's like you are asking me. It's like you are getting inside a falafel restaurant and you are wondering where's the shrimp.
All right. So, Buddha, can I get you to ask a direct question right now, please?
Yes. Do you speak about any other religions other than Islam?
This is not up to you. I will talk about anything I want. I mean, who are you to tell me what to talk about? Don't talk about Islam. Why?
I'm not telling you, I'm asking you. I'm asking you a question, not telling you anything.
I don't understand. What is the question? Say again. What is that? What he said?
So
the question is this: do you speak about any other religions other than Islam?
My friend, I talk about anything come to me through my life. I'm a human being living this earth. I'm not an alien. So if there is a reason for me to talk about something else, I talk. However, I have degree. I study Islam. So if you go to an eye doctor, you don't ask him to fix your tooth. This is my specialty, and I talk about things for a reason. Now, if somebody asks me about something else, I will answer based in my knowledge. I don't claim to be a person who is a doctor. I don't claim to be an engineer. I am a specialist. This is my study, and this is what I can help you with. Islam. Do you need any help?
That's brilliant. Okay. Yes. Thank you for the answer. Next question I'm going to ask you is, what has interested you about Islam so much? I mean, you said at the beginning of the show that you're a qualified judge in the Sharia court. I'm confused. I mean, if you've got a love for Christianity, you sound like a very intellectual person. I'd assume you would have joined the Brotherhood of the Church and maybe become but you chose to go to Islam and become a Sharia judge. I'm interested. What interests you in Islam so much?
Well, I said, I don't know if you're listening from the beginning, because as long as you heard this part, I'm sure you heard the other part. I said, Muslims, they accuse us of things, and there's nobody there to answer. So I decided to be the one who answer. As simple as that. I decided to study and search. Either I will convert to Islam if it's a true religion, or I'm going to expose the lies they say. And obviously, it was a total lie. So since I was a child, Muslims, they insult the Christians, they make fun of our Bible, and there's nobody there to answer them, because simply Christians, they are not taught in their churches anything about Islam. If you go to a church anywhere, I don't know what is your religion, or even whatever your religion is, you call yourself Buddha, maybe you are a Buddha. If you go to a Buddha temple, do they teach you about Islam? No. So you as a Buddha person, a Muslim, he challenged you and he said something to you against your belief. How you can answer if you never study it? So my job, and this is why I'm here, is to teach people about Islam so they can refute this cult. As simple as that.
Right. You see, if somebody is taking advantage of my religion, i.e., Buddhism, I wouldn't go and learn your religion to teach you about my religion. I would go and learn my religion, being a Buddhist, and tell you about Buddhism. But you've done the opposite.
My friend,
take advantage of Christians, and so what you've done is when they will learn Islam to tell the Muslims about Islam. In fact, you're not promoting Christianity, you're attacking Islam. Is that correct?
I'm not attacking Islam, I'm refuting Islam, because Islam is based on attacking Christianity. So I have no choice but to study Islam, because Islam in the Quran is not a book speaking about Buddha, it's speaking about Jesus, and Jesus is my God. The Quran is not speaking about a woman she live in Thailand, it speaks about Maryam, the mother of Jesus. The Quran is not speaking about a guy, his name is Musa, who live in Japan. Musa is one of our prophet. So when somebody, he make a book fabricated, collection of lies about my God, about my belief, about what I am for, then I have the right to answer him. If that making you upset, this is your business. I am here to make everybody upset. I don't care who is happy, who's not. I am here to defend the truth, and the truth will set you free. So you are saying to me, well, why you don't go study your religion instead of studying Islam? Who said to you I did not study my religion? But why I want to stop there, and why and how you can fight a disease without studying the disease? Have you ever heard of a scientist? He want to fight the cholera, he want to fight AIDS, but yet he don't want to have it in his laboratory. In order to fight a disease, you have to know what the disease is about. You have to know everything about it. And the more you discover, the more the disease is weaker and you are stronger. You, in your case, you are asking me to live like the bird. It's called the ostrich. When a danger come, what do? You put your head in the sand and you cover your head and you say, okay, I see nobody, so I am safe. But the wolf, he will snap your neck in a second. We don't do that. I am here, a doctor for the sick one with this disease. It's called Islam. You don't like my clinic, don't come.
All right. All right.
Okay, I actually have a statement, if you allow me. So you said
one second.
Christianity.
One second, Yusuf. 1 second, Yusuf.
Let me say something, please.
No, 1 second, Yusuf. Okay.
1 second.
All right. So, I'm gonna pre-warn you guys. Okay, we've been on here for over coming up to about 3 hours now. Okay, Christian Prince has been on his channel for over 5 hours. I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I'm just letting you guys know that we've been on for a very long time, and we have to close down or wind down the show soon. I know you guys want us to continue and continue and continue, but we can't do this all night. Okay, I'm going to warn you guys from now. So everybody who hasn't had the opportunity to speak, please just mute your mic and unmute your mic and mute your mic again, so I know which order I'm going to actually go to, or who I'm going to go to first, second, and third. All right. So I can see Megatron wants to get involved. Christian Malik wants to get involved. Who else is here that wants to get involved as well? Gabs, not you? No? All right. So I'm going to go to Christian Malik first because I don't believe you've had your say yet. Go ahead.
Yeah, hello. I'd like to ask a question to Christian Prince. Do you think that Muhammad is the false prophet from Revelation? Or do you think he's like the Antichrist? Or do you think he's neither of them?
All right. Well, you know, Muhammad as a person, if you get my books, you will find that I study the logic of Muhammad and the mentality of Muhammad and the brain of Muhammad. I believe Muhammad is a sick man. He have a mental issues. This is number one. And we can say as a Christians that obviously Muhammad is possessed and he have a satanic problem. Even the Muslims and even Muhammad himself, he confirmed that. If you go to the Quran, and there is a very well-known book written by Salman Rushdie long time ago, maybe before many of you even born. It's called Satanic Verses. Satanic Verses is appearing in the Quran as verses, Allah speaking about it, that Allah is going to delete any verses which is thrown by Shaitan to Muhammad, and that is what it's called Satanic Verses. So Allah, he made a promise that whatever Shaitan he put in this Quran, I'm going to take it off. But this is extremely dangerous because now the Quran, not only Muhammad, we showed you the hadith before, that Muhammad is getting commands from the Shaitan. And now the command is confirmed in the Quran. But Muhammad in the hadith claim that the Shaitan who command Muhammad, he command him good command. Allah in the Quran saying the Shaitan command to Muhammad, Allah will delete it. Here we have another problem. When Muhammad he admit that he is receiving command from Shaitan, the Quran saying Allah will take this command from Shaitan. Muhammad is still a prophet of Allah, which means he is not fired. You see, if I am receiving command from Shaitan, Allah should fire me. I am not qualified to be a prophet no more, for I am receiving command from Shaitan. But this God don't care, simply because this God does not exist. This is Muhammad talking in this verse. Muhammad, after he bowed down to the three daughters of Allah, and he said it is a must for us to pray for them and ask them for intercession. وَهَذِهِ الْغَرَانِيقُ الْعُلَى إِنَّ شَفَاعَتَهُنَّ لَتُرْتَجَى. Those are the Gharaniq, the goddess, the three daughters of Allah. We must intercede to them and pray for them. It's a must. And then he bowed down, and they bowed down. Muhammad in this stage, he was a possessed man, or he was a hypocrite, false man. Choose one. I will leave that to the Muslims. However, the Muslims, they confirm to us that this is what happened to Muhammad, and the Quran confirmed that whatever Shaitan he gave Muhammad, we will take it off. But now, as long that Muhammad is a person who received command from Shaitan, he deliver verses of Shaitan, he deliver verses as it is Quran, to the point now Allah have a problem to the point he need to filter the Quran. If we ask the Muslims what is the verses Allah is speaking about, not a single Muslim dare to tell you. They will say to you, well, he take it off already. So how you say to me that you Muslims, you recited the Quran by heart and whatever Muhammad he said, and yet you say to me you do not know the verses which Muhammad recited, so you will take it off? And how Allah allowed such a thing to happen to Muhammad, and he is going to receive Quran from the devil, but yet Allah he said, Inni asimuka minan nas, I protect you from people, I protect you from the genie, but he is not protected. Muhammad he said, if you eat 7 ajwa, no poison can kill you and no black magic can affect you. And the funny Muhammad, he died by poison and he was affected by black magic according to the Muslims, not to me. So when you ask me if Muhammad is a false prophet, I say he's a false prophet and he is a sick man in the same time, because false prophet is someone who make a false prophecy. As an example, if you go to the chapter of An-Najm where it says that the judgment day is near and the moon split, this is a verse the Muslim they keep reporting for us, saying this is a miracle. The moon is split, my brother. There's no moon split, and that judgment day is not even close. Look what Muhammad said in chapter 54 verse number 1, that the judgment day is there, is not even near, it's like in the corner. This is a false prophecy Muhammad he mentioned 1400 years ago, and we are still waiting for the false prophecy of the false prophet. And yet the Muslims, they say to us that Muhammad was accused of illusion, or Muhammad, he was accused by the Arab that he's a person of illusion. But even the hadiths confirm that Muhammad, he used to imagine himself having sex with his wife. In fact, he did not. Imagine how much this person is an illusion. So Muhammad is a false prophet, yes, but obviously Muhammad, he have a mental issue, and he is using his mental to abuse the title he claimed. As you see in front of you, the prophet continued for such and such period, imagining that he has slept, had sexual relationship with his wives, but in fact he did not. Now imagine I come to you and I say to you, the doctor, he gave me this file about a person, and this person, he imagined himself doing things, but in fact he never did. And by the way, different hadith says that he imagined that in everything, not only in sex. So how we can trust Muhammad seeing an angel, receiving revelation, when he himself cannot even to be trustworthy to tell us a story about his sex life? In other way, or other word, have you ever heard of somebody even his sex have no witness? Because if I want to have sex, I should have a partner. The women, even that was imagination, as you see in front of you. So how we can trust such a man who live in illusion? He is mentally ill. He hear voices. Muhammad, he said that the mountain, they say to me, Assalamu alaikum. When he walk in the street, rocks, they say to Muhammad, Assalamu alaikum. Muhammad obviously is a crazy man. Muhammad, he said that the camel told him he's hungry. The donkey spoke to him. He said to him, and Muhammad asked him, do you like females? The guy, he said, no, I don't like females. This is a donkey from San Francisco. So he is a false prophet, and he is a sick man with no question and no doubt. And all of this is coming from Islamic books. I hope my answer was not so long.
All right, family. Okay, I want to get a Muslim on in a hot second. Where is Moe? Is Moe? Okay, whoever's Moe. Oh yeah, Moe is in there. I'm gonna get you on in a hot second because I definitely do want a Muslim to ask a question before Christians and atheists gets to ask their questions. Also, I'm gonna be closing down this show very soon, and what I would love to do is get my audience to, as soon as I close down this show, please migrate over to Christian Prince's show. I'm still gonna be in the background moderating my guests in order for them to ask